What's happening here? Welcome to Workin On It Pod live. Just me for now. Hopefully one day we could do this with Meghan and Daryl, or Meghan or Daryl. Both would be ideal. But tonight it's going to be just me because what had happened, Meghan and Daryl just got back from their long trip, work trip, and they're sick. So I don't know if I'll be able to do an episode with Daryl tomorrow. Definitely not Meghan. Meghan is out of commission for the time being. So I think I got to handle it this week. Instead of doing a rerun episode, I figured I'll talk about what I'm working on currently, and then I'm going to open up the phone lines to you beautiful people. So instead of voicemails, we'll have live callers. So we're going to try and do this. I'm going to probably mute the alerts, and I'm going to try and read some messages here and there, but really the majority of it's going to be a live podcast. Okay, so when people are just popping in the chat and they're like, hey, I'm not going to be like, hey, back to all the I love the messages. They're amazing. So unfortunately, Kenzie will get the only hey response from a hey chat. But from the remainder of this will be a Workin On a Pod episode. And I hope you enjoy. I'm going to try and stop saying, okay? Just, I'm a little razzled because I'm already imagining this being the finished product and going into your podcast apps or wherever you listen to the podcast and watch. I think this might end up on YouTube. I don't know. I haven't really informed the team yet. This is just a first time trial and error. Say all you want. Okay. Am I picking people? I'm opening up the phone lines. You call in. First come, first serve. For now, I'm going to talk to give you an idea. So I want you to call in with what you're working on. All right. This is a draft. I mean, it's going to be edited. I don't know why I'm pretending it's going to be truly live. It's going to be edited. We're okay. Everything is fine. So if you call in and you're like, this is a nightmare, please don't put this in, we'll handle it for you. All right. So to begin, what I'm working on currently, as some of you may know from prior podcasts, I'm trying to date, right? I'm about to hit the 3-year mark of sobriety, June 1st. And recently I decided, I said, I'm going to date a normal girl who, 30 years old, drinks like a normal person. I can handle that. I can handle it. We're good. And it turned out not so good for me. I'm sitting across the table from her, and she, lovely human being, enjoys a martini. Who doesn't? Okay. And she only had 2, but I'm looking at him. I'm salivating. I'm like, I want the martini so bad. I haven't had that thought in my brain about alcohol in general for a good chunk of time now. So when that thought enters my brain, it kind of spooks. It kind of scares me. I go, oh, because what your brain does is you glamorize everything. You glamorize drinking and you forget. It's crazy how quickly I forgot all the darkness. For me, it's not, I'm not a hot girl drinking a martini at dinner. I'm a fucking mess. I become a disaster rapidly. So I go, okay, I need to start going to more meetings and reminding myself that yes, I have a problem and that is okay. You are a hot girl, though. I read the chat. I got distracted. But so the current dating situation for me is I'm learning. It's all new. Like I feel like a new person being sober. It's tough to describe, but I feel this is a new path for me, and I'm trying to figure out, what I like and what I don't like. And luckily for me, this person's been very, very, very cool and understanding. I reached out to this individual and explained where my head was at, explaining like, this is how I felt. You did nothing wrong. You're a normal person. I am not, unfortunately. I can't, to have my brain go through like martinis are the best. You want one. I want a martini. Because next thing you know, I'll be slamming martinis. Next thing you know, I have 6 martinis. Next thing you know, shots of tequila. Oh boy, now we're out and about. Now we're on a 4-day bender. What happened? My life just got destroyed. It rapidly happens very, very fast. So what I've been working on the last week or so is being honest with myself and the people around me. to be like, hey, yeah, still have a problem. Still, it's real. I hope you're okay with that. And people have been. As long as you're upfront and honest with yourself and the people around you, life seems to go pretty smoothly. So that's what I'm working on. Now I want everyone to call in. You can call in and give me, vent. Hit us with anything you got. And hopefully myself and people in the chat can help you out with whatever you got going on. Okay, Kelsey, welcome to the Working on a Pod Live. What are you working on? What's going on? How are you?
I am hanging in there. It's been a crazy few weeks. Health-wise, I messed up my legs and had to go to the doctor because they've just been feeling really weird. And then today, I got the test results back from a sleep study I did 3 weeks ago that says I have not mild, but moderate sleep apnea. So that's interesting. And so I go to the neurologist tomorrow for her to explain to me what that means. But it looks like I'm getting a CPAP machine, which is, I joke that I'm not excited, but I kind of am because God only knows how long I haven't actually been sleeping.
Right. I mean, CPAP machine's not ideal, but the way that you'll feel waking up the next day after using that thing will be like night and day. I feel like you'll just feel so much more refreshed. They're jumping you right to the CPAP, not like a mouth guard.
So I don't like I said, I just read the report that the sleep study center doctor wrote, and so I can only understand so much. But apparently, it said that I don't have the full sleep apnea where I completely stop breathing. It's like it's called hypoapnea, where it's like my breathing just gets very shallow and to the point where my oxygen drops. And that's what causes me to wake up. But that happens about, I think, 20 to 30 times an hour, apparently. And so that's not good.
20 to 30 times?
Yeah, something like that. I got to pull up the chart. I'm not a doctor. I never I kind of just read what it said and was like, I guess this makes sense.
Dude, that's so many times.
So I will say this. I remember you did a at-home sleep study.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you got the at-home sleep study and I did that too. And I was going to tell you it might be beneficial. I know you really don't want to, and it does suck, but it might be beneficial to do an in-office one because my home one did not detect any sleep apnea.
Really?
And now they're telling me I have not mild but moderate. So if your home test was showing mild, it might be worth looking into how mild it actually is.
Okay.
I know.
All right. I mean, yeah. You're probably right. I think that's why I didn't do it, because I had a bad feeling they were going to be like, they were going to hit me with the, you have sleep apnea completely. But when I did do those tests, I wasn't wearing my mouth guard. Now I'm back to wearing my mouth guard that I got from the dentist. So it's not a sleep apnea prescribed mouth guard. It's just for grinding my teeth. But I have noticed I've gotten better sleep, but I don't know now.
Yeah. I mean, don't let me scare you. Cause again, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but
yeah, but the fact that your at home test was that much different than the lab test is kind of concerning to me.
Yeah. And my dad has had sleep apnea forever, to the point where I don't think he's gotten a good night's sleep in God knows how long. Because he hates the CPAP machine so much, but he's actually a candidate for a surgery that they can do to correct sleep apnea, depending on what the issue is. And I remember he did the at-home sleep study recently, and it told him he had mild sleep apnea, and he has some of the most severe sleep apnea I've ever seen.
Okay, yep, this is not ideal for me.
Yeah.
It's not. Yep, it's all come together. Okay.
It's all.
I got my Oura ring, and it says that I'm having good sleep with my mouth guard in there. I think I'm okay. I don't know.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying it might be worth looking into.
All right.
Nothing wrong with that. But
Gotcha.
The sleep study wasn't that bad. I think the part that gets me with the sleep study in office, it was comfortable. It looked like a relatively normal looking room. But I think the thing that I hated is I'm so used to I can't just like close my eyes and be like, go to sleep, because then I start realizing what sleep actually is. And then I just realize that I'm just like waiting to go unconscious, but I don't know when it's going to happen.
Yeah. Nah, you have
And
to.
it like weirds me out.
Now you got to play pretend. Say, okay, I'm pretending to sleep now, and then you go to sleep. Don't think about it too much.
Well, actually, what's funny is I should have. Oh my God, I should have told you this after I got the sleep study 3 weeks ago. But when I have a very like active imagination. It's part of the reason why I have such bad anxiety. But when I was at the sleep study, and like it's lights out, like they turn off the TV, you put your phone down, so on and so forth. I actually pretended like in my head that I was listening to the podcast and like was replaying episodes like back in my head, or like watching the stream and just doing something that I would normally be doing when I go to bed. So it didn't feel like I was just like, okay, you have to go to sleep. You have to go to sleep. If you don't go to sleep, you have to do this all over again. And there's like electrodes on you. That's like they were in my hair. There was like goo in my hair it was all, anyway, you can do it. You're going to be fine.
I'm happy to know that our podcast puts you to sleep, dude. That's very nice to know.
No.
No, it really melts my
It
heart.
helped me relax.
I got you. I got you. It brought you back to like, I'm okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah. Like it made me feel more at home.
That's amazing. I'm just laughing. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I imagined you talking and it put me right to sleep. Everything was
it's
okay.
actually stopped me from having a panic attack.
No,
that's what it did.
Gotcha. All right, we'll keep doing it.
Stopped me from having anxiety.
That's amazing to hear. We'll keep doing our thing here, and hopefully Meghan and Daryl feel better soon, so we can get another good episode in for you. I'm hoping hopefully Daryl can pull through tomorrow, but yeah, this might be it for the people at home. Kelsey, thank you so much for being a part of this and sharing your experience with your sleep problems and the sleep apnea.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah. And, the CPAP machine, I feel like it's getting pretty cool to have one of those. A lot of people are starting to understand, like, sleep's the most important thing. And everyone's just got to be Darth Vader.
It's gonna do wonders for my dating life. Just you wait.
All right, night.
Night.
It's sick. All right, that was Kelsey. Thanks for hopping in. 6614-914-363. Gonna open up the phone lines. Give us a ring. Give us a buzz. Give us a ring. Give us a buzz. I'm really hoping this works. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna drag people in. Hello?
Hello. I can hear you.
Oh my God, is this Jada too?
Yeah.
Wow. The stars aligned. The mic works and it's Jada. This is a win-win. Jada, welcome to the Working on a Pod Live. What are you working on?
Thank you. What I'm working on? A lot. I'm working on school, my mental health, my physical health, all things. I'm a Dean's List student, which is wild.
Oh, you're smart.
And I mean, I don't know that I would say that.
Dean's List student? Doesn't that mean you're smart?
I mean, I guess it just means I have a good GPA.
I'd say you're a little smart.
Sure. And I start my sign language interpreting program on Wednesday. So the girl's going to be an interpreter.
Very nice. Okay. These sound like exciting things. It's just a lot.
Wild. Is it a lot?
Yeah.
Is that what you asked?
Yeah, like what's...
Yeah, I mean, when I started the program in like end of August, beginning of September, and it was so bad because I was in the hospital like 3 times. I had emergency surgery in September, so I don't even know how I passed the classes or survived. My teacher is she was very understanding, so she helped me a lot, which is good.
That's nice. That's good. I'm glad she was
Oh my
chill.
gosh, and the craziest thing, the craziest thing is that, like, I did not have a teacher for my ASL classes that was hearing, so she's fully deaf, and it literally was the best way to learn because it's insane, like, the way that I could sign now versus how I was signing, like, before this class.
And what are you planning on doing with this sign language journey of yours?
Honestly, I wanna, after, like, because you have to do school and then you have to do state certification testing. So there's like different levels of like level 1, you'd be able to like interpret in a school. Level 2 is like you would be able to interpret like in the medical field, and then level 3 is like in the law area. I would want to do like interpreting in a school or interpreting in the medical field, and then like maybe one day get a bachelor's and teach ASL.
Amazing.
It's the coolest
so
language
cool.
in the world.
I know. I feel like
I'm obsessed.
I really missed out. I should have picked, because Meghan studied it in high school and I did not, and I've always been slightly jealous of her for it.
It's
KT in the
unreal.
chat saying everyone should just learn basic sign. Like, is there kind of a very basic version of it? Like, is there multiple?
You could learn like the alphabet, numbers, simple like, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Cool.
How to spell your name.
Okay. So alphabet, start there.
Yeah, alphabet I think is the easiest. I still like sometimes struggle a little with the numbers because I don't know why. I literally told my teacher, I was like, I hate counting in ASL. This is ridiculous because I don't know why. Because you count on one hand. You don't use both your hands. You count on one hand. You could count like to 1,000 literally with your one hand, and it's so hard because sometimes I'll mix up the numbers, and there's like one word or one number could have like 3 different signs. So it's like, I don't, like if I have one way of remembering it and she signs it a different way, I'm like, what is that?
The numbers do be goofy is what Rafi said. I don't know.
Literally.
Yeah. Meghan and my mom talk to each other with sign language. If they're kind of got a distance right from each other, they can do some stuff. And it's a nice little like.
I wish that so many people knew it because you don't even understand how I would be talking about some people.
Yeah. I guess you could talk shit.
Literally. Oh my gosh. Me and my friend in class would literally face in ASL 1, the level 1 class, me and this one girl already went in like knowing more than like the basic sign language. So we would like our teacher would put something on the board and be like, practice this prompt. And me and the girl that sat next to me would literally just talk shit. Our teacher would watch us and she'd correct our sentences and then let us continue.
There you go. So
she'd be like, actually sign it like this, and then continue the conversation. I was like, oh, so you're eavesdropping.
I'm learning so much about ASL.
I love it. Best language in the world. I think everyone should learn it.
Amazing. Thank you, Jada. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for giving us your ASL wisdom, and congrats on being on the Dean's list. Smarty pants.
Oh, thank you. I'm taking a bow.
Oh, I accept your bow.
Oh, thank you.
Have a lovely rest of your evening, and congrats
you
again.
You too. Oh, thank you.
Bye, Jada.
Bye.
All right, Working on it live. Call in. What are you working on? What ails you? What do you got going on? You can be vulnerable up here. You don't have to even say who you are. Only I can see your phone number. I won't pay attention to it. And you can call in anonymous and say, I got this thing going on. The number is 66149143363. I'm going to open up the phone lines. Here we go. Call now, call now. What if I want you to keep my phone number? And we got one. Here we go. Hi, you're on the Working on It live.
Hello, Ryan. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great, too. It's so fun to speak to you. I'm Brazilian. I'm not fluent in English, so sorry if I say something wrong.
Oh, no, you are totally good. I immediately love your energy. You made me smile. I could feel your happiness through the phone.
Yes, I'm really happy. I'm a big fan of Meghan Trainor. And, I'm so excited for Timeless. I'm so excited for To the Moon.
To the Moon. Yep. Doesn't it drop tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
what was your name again? Did you say your name?
No, sorry. My name is Eigor.
Eigor, so nice to meet you.
Me too. And I want to ask you something. Can you please come to Brazil? I need you here because I love you so much. And
I personally would love to come to Brazil. I try to tell Meghan and her team all the time. I go, hey, Brazil's calling. We need to get to Brazil. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Let's just go to Brazil. I think I would thrive in Brazil.
Yeah, I am so happy. I bought the CD with the Polaroid today.
You did. Oh, you got the CD with the Polaroid?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, the signed one?
Yeah,
Amazing.
this one.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. It's so nice to talk to you. Like a little bit of my dream come true. Like,
Oh, this is dream. Okay, this is my dream come true too. My real dream would be once we land in Brazil, then boom, my dream has come true, and it all has started with this phone call.
Oh my God, hi, that's so nice. I love you so much, and I don't know what to say.
Eigor, you've said everything. I love it. Thank you so much for calling in.
Oh my God, I have to thank you.
Okay.
Really.
All right, let's keep manifesting Meghan in Brazil. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Let's go. Come to Brazil.
Yeah. All right. Later.
I'm gonna keep.
Wait. What?
I'm gonna keep watching the live because I was watching and I was trying, and now I get it, and I'm so happy.
You made my night. Thank you so much for calling.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good night.
Good night. Aha! Brazil, dude. Katie said I would turn into a tomato in a day, boo-boo. Okay, listen. I went to a wedding over the weekend and I did not wear sunscreen, and I got sunburn. So I've been putting on 40 SPF every morning. I've been putting on sunscreen because it turns out I turn into a tomato. Okay, that was the best call ever. Thank you. Brazil. We got to go to Brazil. How do you call? The number is 6614914363. And what happens is I put it off of, right now it's on Do Not Disturb. And then I'm going to let you know when we take it off of that. You call in and I just click answer to the first phone number that gets through. And then unfortunately the rest get hung up on. Eigor, that was awesome. I'm fired up. Okay, Fern, I see you, honey. I got some plans. This one's real. That one's not. It is what it is, though. Okay, this is going very well. Thank everyone that's involved in doing this, working on a pod live. Hopefully, we can chop this up and put it into an episode. That would be great because Meghan and Daryl are out of commission. I think Daryl might back. He might come back tomorrow, though. We'll see. But this is going very, very, very well. Bring Rue on camera. She's somewhere being a good girl. I took her on a walk before this. We had a blast. Okay, Eigor, thank you. Great call. I'm fired up. Got to get to Brazil. Going to open up the phone lines after a drink of water here. Wait, can we talk about your marble trash cans real quick? Because why are you not putting a bag in it? I started putting a bag in the marble trash can in my bathroom, and I no longer carry the entire marble stone downstairs, okay? We fixed it. Everything's okay. So call in. Tell me what you're working on, or just tell me to come to Brazil. Really, anything is. This is your episode here, folks. Waiting on the new apartment tour. I am afraid, Baby Reindeer. Okay, go watch Baby Reindeer. I'm afraid of having one of those sent from my phone. Okay, turning back the phone line on now. 6614914363. Give us a buzz. Give us a ring. Go. If you love your dog like their family, and let's be real, you should, then you need to check out Freshpet. Rue doesn't just eat any dog food. She's really picky, but she loves the Freshpet food. Don't you, Rue? Yeah, that's right.
Woof. All Freshpet recipes are made with real natural meat, fruits, and vegetables. They're gently cooked, and they're fed fresh from the fridge. And between all four of our dogs, we've seen a huge difference in them ever since we switched them to Freshpet. Their coats are just so fluffy, and their excitement for the meal. Rue gets so excited when it's mealtime. It's just remarkable, and we feel so much better giving them some natural food. It's what they deserve.
Yeah, they just have so many options to choose from. You can do the bite-sized beef and egg recipe, the multi-protein recipe with the sweet potatoes, chicken recipe with the carrots, sweet potatoes, and cranberries. There's truly something for every dog.
So go to freshpet.com/Meghan-Trainor to learn more. That's freshpet.com/Meghan, MEGHAN-Trainor, TRAINOR. Yeah.
I didn't think I could get any better at online shopping.
It's true. She's a pro.
But then we discovered Rakuten. We all love shopping online, right? But it's even better when you could save money doing it. We've really got a great tip for you. Ready for this? Use Rakuten. We can't get enough of this app. You may have heard us talking about it before. If you haven't tried it yet, you're really missing out.
Rakuten makes saving money easy. It gives you cash back when you shop at over 3,500 stores. This includes all kinds of things like clothes, beauty products, gadgets, stuff for your home, trips, eating out, and a lot more.
These are shops where you'd probably be buying things anyways, like Macy's, Adidas, Levi's. They have so many stores participating, just the coolest brands.
And the best part? It doesn't cost anything to join. Stores pay Rakuten a little thank you for sending shoppers their way, and Rakuten gives some of that money to you. Then you get paid through check or PayPal.
Plus, you can save even more money by using cash back with other discounts like sales and coupons. There are 17 million people already using Rakuten and saving money. Together, they've gotten back over $4.6 billion.
Cashback rates change daily. Start all your shopping at Rakuten.com or get the Rakuten app to start saving today. Your cash back really adds up.
Hi, you're on Working On It Live.
Oh my God, wait, I actually got it?
Oh my God, wait, you totally did? Welcome to the show.
Oh my gosh, Ryan, I'm so excited. This is so exciting.
I'm so excited. What's up?
Okay, hey, how's it going? My name's Joselyn. I'm from Minnesota.
Hi, Joselyn, Minnesota. What's going on?
Just got back from a workout. My husband's making dinner, and I stumbled on your live, and I was like, no way, he's live with literally the lines open. I need to call in.
I'm so pumped. I'm so happy that you called in, and you're having a great day. I'm into it.
Oh my
This is
God, I'm
good.
having the best day. Well, and I'm so bummed to hear that Meghan is sick. Wait, she's sick, right?
She is not feeling well. She just got back. Things aren't looking too good. I'm pretty sure tomorrow she's just gonna stay in bed all day, voice rest, because she's got a lot of work coming up. So I figured, why not try to do a live episode here and let you guys just call in.
Queen's got a tour to do. She's got to rest. Give her my best because I love her.
We'll do.
I'm literally so amped right now.
What's your name?
My name is Joselyn.
Oh yeah, Jocelyn. You said that. I'm so sorry. I'm excited. You're amped. I'm amped. You got me fired up back to back. We got Eigor, Brazil, and Joselyn, Minnesota.
God,
I'm
Eigor?
fired up.
I was afraid I wasn't gonna top Eigor, but this is so fun. This is amazing.
You're crushing it.
I mean, Minnesota is nothing compared to Brazil, but what I was trying to think, what am I gonna say if I get on? But I've left a message in the past, and I don't think that I don't know if you've listened to it or not, but I haven't heard it on the podcast, so maybe this is the best time to tell you, especially with your 3-year sobriety coming up. But oh my God, I'm out of breath. So I just wanted to say kudos to you. I'm so proud of you. My brother and my sister both have struggled with just alcoholism and drug addiction, and we lost my brother last year, so I just, listening to your podcast, I've been in tears many times, seeing you realize all of the things that you could have ended up doing, and you have completely turned your life around. I just think it's so sick, and I'm so proud of you. You have fans in Minnesota rooting for you. It's so sick.
Wow. Yeah, I did hear your voicemail, Jocelyn, and I wanted to say I'm sorry for your loss. And I was waiting. There was times where I wanted to play it, but it wasn't, because it's a very important voicemail, and I couldn't find the right times or the right day to play it for Meghan and Daryl. But maybe it was just for me and for this moment right now, because yeah, that really hits me. And yeah, it's kind of hard. I feel like sometimes I brush it off and be like, oh, I got this is easy, and then I'm constantly reminded oh fuck, this is kind of a whole thing. And
Absolutely.
When you calling in, it reminds me of kind of the work that I have put in that I forget about. And yeah, it can get dark very, very quickly. I think Megan's in the TikTok live right now.
Oh my
God. So I think she heard I think she heard that.
Hello.
Um,
I just wanted to tell you that really bad. And I don't know, watching you and Megan's relationship, and even Daryl, because like I just got married, and having my brother not here for that, or even in the past 10 years of my life. And I'm only like 25 right now, and like not knowing my brother for the last 10 years, and like watching you and Megan and J Train just like all have like just these inside jokes and the sibling bond. It's just like, it makes me sad, but also so happy. I feel like I get like a little piece of that, like when I listen to you while I work, and I'm just like, hell yeah, you guys are doing it right. And you've seriously inspired me a lot.
Man, Joselyn. All right. Yeah, Megan and Daryl definitely in the chat, and they're sending a lot of love.
Oh my God.
They love you very much, and yeah, I'm so happy that you called tonight, because I do remember that voicemail, and I'm happy that I answered your call. There's a lot of calls that come through, but yours made it through, and we got to have this lovely talk, and I think you're amazing, and I want to thank you for the reminder of my beautiful life and my amazing family, and yeah, I'm always surprised that people even listen to our podcast or watch it or whatever, so it means the world.
Oh, I probably blast that shit, so don't you worry.
Good to know you blast this shit, because most of the time I can't talk, so that's good to know.
Yeah, it's great. And then Riley gets in there and he holds the shit up. So
Well, Riley saves the day. Riley's the star. We all know that.
Amen.
Yeah.
And Barry, who knows?
Yeah, Barry's going to be a
Ryan.
sneaky star too. Joselyn, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, I love you guys. Love you, Megan. Feel better, queen. Literally sending my best love to the trainers.
Much love. Thank you again. Send love to your husband as well. And yeah, shout out Minnesota, okay? Don't knock it down. It's all good there. I love people that are from Minnesota. Great people.
Hell yeah, that's so sick. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right,
Jocelyn,
well, you have a great
night,
Ryan. I'll see you later. Well, I won't, but have a great night.
Later.
Okay, bye.
Wow. Put you and Daryl in the box. Okay, man, that was Joselyn from Minnesota. Rocked me to my core. Okay. But also fired me up. Loved her energy. It's all good stuff. I'm starting a guest thing to try and get Megan and Daryl in here on this TikTok studio. What an amazing call. Guys, this is going so well. Thank you again. Working on a pod live. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for being a part of this. Every call has been amazing. You guys it's better and better and better and better. How do I invite Megan and Daryl? See if this works. I sent them an invite. Can you hear me now?
I've always heard you.
Oh my God.
Same.
I'm so I've always heard you.
Megan, hang up.
I had it muted.
Hang up.
Why you tell?
Because she can talk to you from over here. Yeah.
Okay. What's hi guys.
Hi. That is insane. I remember when you told me about Jocelyn's voicemail, and you're like, I have this voicemail to play you guys.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if it's the right time. How crazy that's the call that you picked up.
Yeah. Pretty wild, especially after today. I feel like a lot happened for me today that I'll explain to you guys. Well, I had to be honest with myself with my alcoholism and this girl that I've been seeing, where I thought I could be cool and hang out with someone that just drinks casually in front of me, and I couldn't be cool.
Megan's clapping. I think you're more cool, but I know what you're saying.
Well, I reached out to her. I said I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I have to send you this voice note of that I can't hang like. Yeah, it was tough, but that phone call really made my life. That was insane.
Awesome.
But yeah, Joselyn, huh? What a phone call.
Insane. And then I jumped on right when Eigor called.
Dude, we got to get to Brazil.
We got to go.
We have to go to
One
Brazil.
day.
How do we get there?
By plane, I think.
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
I missed it. Did Meghan say anything when I first had you guys on? I'm so sorry. I had my Go XLR was muted on that channel.
No. She didn't say anything. She was just trying to show the viewers how sick she was. Shut up. What? You said they have to hear my voice. I'm so sick. That's what you said. Shut up. That's what you said. Give me the phone. No.
That's not what I said, but I said, listen to how sick I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you sick for sure. I gave him a heads up.
My back is on fire. My body aches. I have to be on American Idol so soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's why you gotta rest. So go back to resting.
Lights off. Lights are so bright.
I need medicine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let the lovely listeners of the Working On It pod call in now and have a couple more chats.
This is really cool. We should do this like once a week in general.
Well, that's a lot. Why don't you? Yep, simma. That's a lot. Once a week's a lot. Maybe once a month.
What you doing?
I guess. Okay. Yeah. All right.
We'll be here.
Okay. All right.
I look good, bro. Okay.
Yes, Meghan, you look great.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just wanted to say hi. We love you. Keep answering those phones. Keep calling in.
I will. I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, there it is. All right. Thank you so much for joining, Daryl. Love you.
Hey, love you too.
Love you.
See you later.
All right. To the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon. To the moon. To the moon. All right. We're back to the show. I'm going to mute that again. That's the alert button. The new song drops in like an hour and a half. There we go. God, Daryl is everything and more. He's a great guy, dude. He's a great catch. Meghan did well. Meghan did very well. All right, we're going to open up the phone lines again, 661-491-4363. You want to call in, let us know what you're working on, and hopefully you'll be featured on the next episode, because I think we'll probably make this an episode. I don't see why not. Hey, how are you? You're on the Working On It live.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so good.
Good to
I'm
hear.
like embarrassed to say how many times I tried to call.
No, it's okay. It's yeah, we have a decent amount of callers tonight, so it's a whole thing.
That's good.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed. I would just keep ringing it. You're good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the second time I've gotten to talk to you, and this is awesome. This is so cool.
Welcome back. What is your name again?
Kendra.
Kendra. I remember. It's all coming back, Kendra.
And I just have to say, first of all, I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up Joselyn. That was the most incredible story I think I've ever heard. I myself am just 2 weeks shy of being a year sober, so that's
wow,
really exciting.
That's amazing. That first year, definitely the hardest. So
yeah, that's for sure. And I'm kind of living in a new-ish city, and making new friends without being the one that's drinking is like super difficult in your mid-20s.
Yep.
But like hearing Jocelyn's story was just, that made me so sad and so happy all at the same time to know that she's got other people around her. Like, Joselyn, I love you. I don't even know you, and I love you. That was an incredible story, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. There was a lot of emotions with that, but at the end of it, it's good stuff that we're sober, and 2 weeks away from 1 year is incredible. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
And plus, I'm a lot more fun when I'm not drinking, anyways.
Right? I think, what happens is, because when I first sobered up, I was like, well, fuck, I lost my mojo. Like, the one thing that like made me who I am, I can't indulge in anymore. And it just simply was not the case. Like, that person is in there, the fun, personable human being that you thought you would become when you drank is there. You just have to find it organically,
Exactly. And I like started listening to your guys' podcast and actually got to know you more in like the last probably 2 years or so. So like, I don't know your social media persona or anything like how you were before you were sober, but
I think you're pretty cool.
Thank you,
think you're
Kendra.
cool how you are now.
Thank you. I think I'm definitely way cooler. I was very annoying before. I know Daryl was sick of me, for sure. I would get on Daryl's last nerve constantly. Then he'd carry me to bed. Great guy.
I do have to say, my nephew does think that you're part of the family because I will listen to and watch some podcasts on social media and stuff, and I may or may not have told my nephew. I was like, oh, are these your friends now? So he thinks you guys are like totally part of the family, coming to all of his birthday parties. It's great. And he's 2, so it's cute.
That's so nice. Yeah. Two's great. I was like, wait, what? 2-year-old? That's amazing.
He'll literally look at the phone and point at you, and he'll say "Rai" like Riley does.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, it is the cutest thing, but also I feel bad to like tell him. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess Megan's saying in the TikTok live that she does that with Harry Styles and Riley. So Riley thinks like Harry Styles is a part of the fam too. So same.
It's okay. My 4-year-old niece told everybody at what restaurant we were eating at that I was dating Harry Styles, and I've never met him. So Megan, using you, girl. Yeah.
Do you have anything planned for your 1 year? You're just kind of, it's another day.
I don't know. We just bought jet skis, so if it's warm enough, we might just take those out and just have a day on the water and hang out.
Yeah, all right. A little jet ski riding.
Yeah, just something fun, or I don't know. I'd never really actually thought about it until you said that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It depends. I'm trying to think. Yeah, just hang with the people you love and that love you back for doing what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, I will let you answer some more calls because, like you said, there's a ton of people waiting. So thank you so much for talking to me.
Kendra, thank you so much for calling. And again, congrats on your almost 1 year of sobriety. Super cool. Look at us. We're so cool. So fun.
I think we are. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye. Awesome. Congrats, Kendra. Let me put on this little backlight. Boom. Ooh, maybe hit. Man, I'm sunburned. All right. Wear your sunscreen, folks. Is that the backlight Megan got me? Yep. Thank you, Megan, for the lights. Thank you, Megan, for the TV. Thank you, Megan, for the computers. Thank you, Megan, for the sound panels. This stream is brought to you by Meghan Trainor and Workin On It Pod. Call in 661-491-4363. Brought to you by Meghan Trainor. Call in now. Hi, you're on Workin On It Live.
Oh my gosh, I got through. I'm so excited. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
My name is Shelby.
There
I'm calling from Florida.
Shelby from Florida.
Yes, and I also have to say I love everybody who's called in so far. I feel like this has turned into like a very motivational like podcast episode, but I love it. I'm here for it. And, you know, congratulations to everybody and their sobriety. That's incredible. I'm going to take it a little more lighthearted though, if I can.
Please. Yeah, totally cool. It'd be a nice 180. It's been intense. Yeah. It's great, but it could be a lot. But we've covered a lot here, and I'm down to cover everything from lightheartedness to the deep stuff. So hit us with what you got, Shelby from Florida.
Okay, so my question is, I've been curious about this because I've been listening to the podcast for a while myself, and then obviously been a fan of Meghan and her music, you know, since All About That Bass and everything in between, you know. So I'm curious with you, though, specifically, were you nervous ever when you started doing, like, the podcast and getting out more, like, in the spotlight yourself, like, really making a name for Ryan, you know, and not just necessarily being seen as, you know, the brother-in-law to Spy Kid or the brother to Meghan Trainor, but, like, I also have something to contribute too. But also not being ashamed of those things. You know what I mean?
No, this
so
is
I'm kind of curious, like, what was that mind shift for you?
Yeah, no, that's a very, very great question. And This was my nightmare. In the beginning, I signed up to do this when I was still drinking. So we did like an episode where it was during the quarantine. We decided to do the podcast, and we did a kind of a rough draft episode to pitch to people to buy. And during that episode, I drank like 12 Bud Lights, and I was just shooting the shit. And I was like, yeah, this is great. I love this so much. And then things happened. And by the time we were doing it for real, I had just sobered up. So, and then, I was in charge of helping the people set it up. We were doing it in my room at the time. I didn't feel like a person. Like I was like, I don't feel human, because it was just like I went cold turkey, and I was in constant panic and fear. So the first like 50 episodes, yeah, my nightmare. Just doing what I could, put on a brave face, and kind of talk my way through each episode. And now, it's been almost 3 years, and I'm finally operating at a kind of an even keel space. You know what I mean? Like, not so anxious. Like, I'm an anxious little like squirrel from the majority of the first 2 seasons, just freaking out.
Really? I mean, I can tell a shift in how comfortable I feel like you are, and how you've really made like this podcast like your thing. But I think you also hid the anxiety well, at least in my opinion, for someone who, has seen both sides. So did you feel like pressure because of who you're related to, or was it just something you kind of put on yourself, like as a person, to kind of feel pressure, like I'm taking this on?
No, yeah, everything I just put,
sober.
Yeah, everything is put on myself. I put it on. I'm like, I'm a failure. I'm a piece of shit. So we've turned those feelings around with like AA and step work. So I didn't start doing AA until like a year and a half into sobriety. So I think that's, if you notice a shift, it's probably after kind of 2 years of doing the podcast. Yeah, because I started doing AA a year and a half in. And that's kind of when things started to turn around for me.
I'm so proud of you, and I feel like it's interesting because it all kind of does come back to that, though. Even though I was trying to not necessarily make it like a deeper question like that, I was just curious about how you felt about like the podcast and everything, kind of. But it all kind of shifts, because I mean that is also always going to be part of you, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I will end with this question then, that maybe it's also a little more lighthearted in the same field of like the podcast and stuff. But what would you say is like your favorite part about this journey and showing people who you really are?
My favorite part? Well, I don't know about the journey per se. I just like hanging out with Meghan and Daryl and doing the podcast, like learning more about Daryl especially. But and like all of us, it is like family therapy, because we do talk a lot of shit on there, and we're honest with each other. And I think it's an important thing for people to do in general. Like everyone should kind of have these talks from time to time of like, hey, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm going through this, and I don't want to get too wrapped up in like, what are people going to think about me? Like, what am I going to, then I'll start to lose my mind. So I'm just like happy to get an opportunity to talk to really cool guests that Meghan gets on the podcast, and then have more chats with Daryl and Meghan. Me and Meghan have had some funny, the most recent episode, she's just like, I can't believe you didn't thank me for that TV the way I wanted to. And I didn't understand until she was telling me on the podcast. I was like, oh, you're really upset. Let me let me apologize real quick, Yeah,
I love that. Seriously, though. And I've shared the podcast with my family members as well. My sister, we're super close like you guys are. But I've always showed it like, this is how people talk, and I love it, like that you guys have all gotten that relationship with each other where, like you're saying, you have the open communication. You guys can talk about your feelings with each other. You guys are so healthy. I love how open you talk about therapy and things like that. And I'm like, growing up, I never heard that. I'm 27, and that was such a taboo thing.
I mean, yes,
I started going to therapy as a teenager, and I felt ashamed for it.
Yeah. So no, that was literally the same. Yeah, the same for us. And like, I had gone for like a little bit of time in high school. I didn't even think I told Megan. Like, I was so embarrassed to go to talk to somebody. And then fast forward to now, she was like begging me to go to therapy. And I was just stubborn. I was like, no, until Dr. Drew was like, hey man, you got to go talk to somebody. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, wow, Dr. Drew tells you. Yeah.
I mean, hey,
But that's what it
whatever
takes.
gets you there, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, though, and that you guys are so open about it. I did want to end with that and say thank you guys for, making it something that people shouldn't be, number one, ashamed to talk about their feelings, girl or guy, and for being so open about your mental health journeys in general, for sure.
Awesome, Shelby. Thank you. I'm honored.
Well, thank you. And I will keep listening, and I hope to see you guys on tour.
Yeah, we're excited.
You.
Timeless tour.
Okay.
Can't wait. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we're going to figure it out.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just show up.
I'm going to show up and put my brave face on. I'll tell you that. You'll have no idea. I'm having a complete panic attack up there. All right. Thank you, Shelby, for calling in.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Much love. Bye. All right. Working on it live. Thank you, Shelby from Florida. Wait, how is she going to see this show? Where is she going? She said Florida, right? Which one is she going to? Ryan, your vulnerability is so admirable. Most men hide their emotions, so this is refreshing. I still hide a few more. I'm trying my best. You're flying to Missouri. Okay, Shelby, good stuff. It's Megan, LOL. What, Megan, are you on Daryl's TikTok live? I'm seeing you in Virginia. Let's go. Today's episode had me dead. It was a good one. Shelby going to Missouri to catch the show, right? Did I catch that right? I am feral for tour. All right, Joselyn, I see you. Wow, the Florida people are driving to Tennessee just to see us. We're going to open up these phone lines again. Here we go. This is going very well. Good job, everybody. Good job. And yeah, we can keep it lighthearted here too. That was just a nice question because I had been thinking about that. I was like, we've been doing this for a decent amount of time, and I finally feel calm, cool, and collected. The anxieties were high for the majority of that. Skater says, Ryan, you seem so down to earth. How are you single? Dude, okay. All right. We're going to open up the phone lines here. 66149143363. Working on it live. Give us a ring. Give us a buzz. Shout out to Claritin for supporting this episode and providing us with samples. I personally love it. You already know Claritin D for me. I have adult onset allergies. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Pop Claritin D, they're gone.
And luckily for those of us who live with the symptoms of allergies, we can live Claritin Clear with Claritin D.
Designed for serious allergy sufferers, Claritin D has 2 powerful ingredients in just one pill. That relieves your allergy symptoms and decongests your nose so you can breathe better. That didn't sound
I can hear it. The double action combination of prescription strength allergy medicine and the best decongestion available. Relieve sneezing, a runny nose, itchy and watery eyes, an itchy nose and throat, and sinus congestion and pressure with ease.
Yeah, I've personally been taking this because I can't get over my allergies, and I take Claritin D, and within just a couple days, I feel like a brand new human. Allergies gone. It's truly the best.
I mean, ready to live life as if you don't have allergies? It's time to live Claritin Clear.
That's nice. Fast and powerful relief is just a quick trip away. Find Claritin D at the pharmacy counter. Ask for Claritin D at your local pharmacy counter. You don't even need a prescription.
Go to Claritin.com right now for a discount so you can live Claritin Clear. Use as directed.
Oh, man. Answering this one here. Okay. Hi, you're on Working On It Live.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
My name's Chelsea.
What's up, Chelsea?
Not much. I'm actually at work still.
Oh, you're at work?
Yeah. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. So it's like almost 10 o'clock here.
Damn, what are you doing, the night shift?
No, I'm an activities director actually at an assisted living And I have tomorrow off, so I'm like getting stuff ready for my assistant to take over tomorrow. So I don't have to be here.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just want to call and say, hey. I think you're great.
Thank you.
I love listening to y'all's podcast. Actually, on my way to work, I listen to it often, and it just puts me in a good mood. So go to work too and stuff. So yeah. I had a question.
Okay.
The Nepo sibling shirt, is that going to be sold on tour? Because it's hilarious and I love it.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I'm happy you enjoy it. And I've been getting this question a lot. So the thing with merch, right? You have, for a tour, you have to print a lot of shirts and options. And, I talked to Meghan's manager about it. He goes, no, yeah, you can do that if you want to lose a bunch of money. So I'm going to figure out a way to maybe, because I have a merch website that I currently use. So I might put that shirt on there to people so people can get it. I'll print out maybe a few for tour and like throw them out. That could be fun. But in the reality, it's a very niche piece of merch, so I don't think I'll sell enough to really pull that off. But Megan's saying maybe there's a website you can request a size. Yeah, I feel like I could figure it out. There's got to be a way. QR code to your link in bio. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be ways to do it. And Megan is a total queen. If Megan is on the TikTok Live, I just want her to know she's amazing. That's all.
Yep, she's on the TikTok Live.
Oh
Yeah.
God, okay.
Yeah.
But also, I've called in before and left a message, but I know y'all get probably a million of them. But I have a younger brother who is dealing with some addiction things, and I've always wanted to know, from your perspective, what is the best way to support him still as his big sister, but not enable him? If you even know how to answer that.
Ooh.
I know that's a loaded question, but
No, not a loaded question. Pretty reasonable. So like, this is where it gets tricky because all you want to do is you just want to love him, and he unfortunately he's not going to really listen to anybody until he has to figure it out for himself, and it's tough to watch someone kind of destroy themselves, right? And kind of let it happen. But sometimes that's anything you can do. If you just maybe try and get a couple chats, and I don't know what to do. There's Al-Anon meetings. So there's AA, which I go to. Then there's this thing called Al-Anon, and that's for people that have family members that are struggling with addiction problems. So you can go to those meetings, and I feel like they have really good insights on what to do and how to help. Because I personally, I don't. Like, I have really good friends currently, and I call and I check on him, and I'm like, this guy's not fucking listening to, and I don't poke at him like, you should do this, you should do this. I just go, yeah, man, still sober, and life is pretty full now. Like, life has gotten so much better. I'm trying to show him that it's been a complete 180 for me. Because me and him, we used to party we were just the party boys. That's what we did. That was our way of life. And I don't think he knows any other option. But yeah, like planting the seeds without pushing it is what SMK said in the chat. Maybe, yeah, just showing him that you love him and you're here for him is really all you can do. And then maybe look into Al-Anon meetings.
Okay. Thanks. That was really helpful.
I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer.
No, I was just being serious. That was helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. Jocelyn said, honestly, love is the biggest thing.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that was all I had to ask or say.
Okay.
And you're great.
Thank you.
My name is Chelsea.
Chelsea, right. I knew it. I was about to say your name was Chelsea, right? All right. I remembered. Chelsea, Louisiana.
Yes. I'll be at I think Dallas. Is it Dallas?
The Dallas show? Yeah.
Yes.
That's gonna be
I was
a good
gonna
one.
try and get VIP, but a baller on a budget, so you know.
Yeah, no, I feel
I'll be
it.
there. I'll make sure we heart Ryan sign.
Yeah, there you go. You have one of those signs. I'll make sure you'll get a VIP experience. I'm gonna run around the crowd if you're showing me love or if somehow have this T-shirt on. Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. That's the plan.
All right, that's the game plan, Chelsea.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you for calling.
No problem. Bye.
Bye. Okay, time to call about Vanderpump Rules. Dude, I wish I knew more about Vanderpump Rules. I will say James Kennedy. All I know about Vanderpump Rules is James Kennedy, and that guy is thriving. You can't tell me any other way. If anything, I'm going to channel James Kennedy the whole tour, bro. That guy is crushing it, dude. Skater's watching it right now. Ryan said, everyone make your own merch. No. I'm going to figure out the T-shirt. Don't worry. He cries every episode. James Kennedy? This is going great. Everyone, also thank you for the TikTok gift. Sorry, I don't really respond to any of them. I'm trying to pay attention to the phone calls here, but Taylor, Jacob, Jessica, Sam the Man, Megan, naturally. Daryl subscribed. Thank you. Daryl gifted subs, I think. Alan with a gift. Catherine, Kim, Megan, Catherine, Valentina, Issa, Elizabeth, Emily, Davey, Amber, thank you again. We're still taking calls. Yep, I just wanted to take a sip of water and take a little breath here. Okay, Working On It live. Thanks for joining us tonight. This has been quite an amazing experience. Really appreciate and love to all. This is really cool. I forgot how fun this was. We're going to open up the phone lines here. 661-491-4363. Yeah, I was going to do this last night, but what had happened was I got a massive lunch, and I ate a massive lunch at 4 p.m. and I was out for the count. Can't have chocolate cookies at 4 p.m. Takes me out. Okay, opening the phone lines now. 661-491-4363. Answering. Hello. Hi. You're on Working On It live.
Hey, Ryan. How are you? It's Cody.
Hey, Cody. What's going on, dude?
Everything's good. How's everything?
Everything's great.
That's good. I need advice.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been talking to this guy. His name is Montez.
You're just going to say his name like that? I like that. You're like, yeah.
We've been talking for 2 months now.
All right.
And he told me he's a recovering addict.
Okay.
And he has anger problems, and he likes to drink a lot all the time, every day.
So is he a recovering addict or just like an addict doing addict things? Is he still drinking every day or what's happening here?
He's a recovering addict, basically.
Okay. But is he done drinking or?
No, he just likes to drink all the time, and he gets angry all the time for everything.
Okay. I think we have a little bit of confusion here going on, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. So you guys are seeing each other, and he's giving you a heads up on his situation here. Now, have you guys been butting heads, or are you trying to figure out how to navigate his world, or what's happening here?
I'm trying to be a good friend to him, communicate with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be there for him, but he doesn't get it. I'm just trying to be a good friend,
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm still trying to. Does he want to get better, or he just wants to be a tornado? What does he want?
He wants to get better in life. I told him, what does he want to do? He said, yeah, I'm trying my best to get better in life.
Okay. Have you ever offered to sit in a meeting with him somewhere, or?
No, I FaceTime him every day to check up on him to see how he is, and he always says he's fine. But
yeah, he's probably not fine. Well, I used to say I was fine all the time. Wasn't fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I told him, I'm like, you sure you okay? He said, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, I get it.
But you're into this guy, like your heart's into this, or is it just kind of I got this little thing over here?
Yeah, it's just like a little thing. We're just friends only.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess if you just express to him that you're here for him, if he wants to ever talk about anything at all, that's like the best thing you can do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. So thank you for the advice, Ryan.
All right, Cody. I don't know how much I helped there, but I tried my best, and I wish you and your friend the best of luck.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Cody. Thanks for calling. I'm trying to play Fortnite with you. Not tonight. We're gonna do Working On It live. Okay. One of my best friends, I Like Drink, said this. One of my best friends is 4 years sober now. She still thanks me to this day for being someone who would do things that did not include any alcohol or drugs. Well, that's so nice. Okay, yeah. So if you have a friend that's trying to stay sober, think of stuff to do that drinking isn't really in the equation. And there's plenty of, turns out there's a lot of stuff I didn't think there was, but there are many activities you can do. Jared, thank you for all the gifts. Kimmy, thank you for the gift. We're gonna open up the calls. We're gonna open up the phone lines here. Car, what's going on? A lot of people don't realize how much fun life can still be without booze. Yeah, true. Big time. And I'm going to tell you, the phone lines are still closed. I'm going to tell you when they're open. Okay, the number is 661-491-4363. We're going to open up the phone lines now. Call in. What are you working on? Tell me what you're working on. Hi, you're on Working On It Live.
Hello?
Hello, you're on Working On It Live. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, now I can.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. This is Daisy from Texas.
Daisy from Texas. What's going on? I remember you.
You remember.
Of course I do,
How are
Daisy.
you?
I'm fantastic.
Do you remember when I told you I was having a baby?
I do.
The baby is 3 months old now.
Wow. Congratulations. You have a 3
I know
month...
you.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I have two. I have two. I have a 2-year-old and a 3-month-old.
Amazing. Unreal.
Yes.
Megan said, yay, congrats, mama. Look at you go, Daisy.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. It's hard. It's the hardest thing ever.
2 of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Two.
2 under 2.
Under 2. My oldest one just turned 2, and the baby is 3 months old yesterday.
Yeah, you're in Megan's world now.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
I was just calling to tell you that I got tickets to the Woodland show.
Oh, exciting. Okay.
Yes. So we're so excited. I'm taking my sister-in-law and my niece.
You're taking your sister-in-law and niece. So fun. Here we go. Is this going to be your first night out after the baby?
Yeah.
There we go.
We don't have any babysitters over here, so we have the kids every night.
Yeah. Daryl says in the chat, it does get better.
I hope so. It's the best thing ever, but it is so hard. I don't know. I think the first month was like traumatizing.
I can imagine. Yep. I remember seeing Megan and Daryl. They were both kind of like zombies the first few weeks. I said, "You all right?" They're like, "Yeah, we're good." Megan said you're in the storm right now, but it's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, I like to say I'm deep in the trenches, and I'm slowly getting out of it.
There you go. At least you know there's light at the end of that tunnel. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
Moving and grooving.
I'm hoping like 6 months will be a lot better.
I'm sure by the time, when is that show? September, October?
Yes, and I was going to ask you, are you going to that show?
I will be at every single show. Now, some of those I won't have like a full set, but I'll be jumping around stage, hyping people up regardless in between sets.
I'm gonna I'm going to make a big sign. You know what it's going to say?
What's it gonna say, Daisy?
It's going to say, Ryan, my husband said you can be my hall pass.
Oh, Daisy! All right. Woo!
I'm just kidding.
What show
I'm
again?
just kidding.
Oh, you're just kidding. All right. All right. Okay. With the Woodlands one?
Yes.
I'll be ready.
Yes, Woodland.
All right, I'll get my cowboy hat ready.
I'm going to...
That was the best thing. Thank you so much, Daisy. That just made my life. That is a sign. That is a sign. I'm rattled.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'll give it to you. You'll have to come find me. I don't know where my seats are, but
I'm sure I'll find you, Daisy.
Hopefully I can ride a big enough.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. You made my night. And yeah. I just keep doing your thing. And there's light at the end of that 2 under 2 storm. You got this. I believe in you. Megan believes in you. Daryl believes in you.
Thanks.
Keep doing your thing, Mama Daisy.
All right. Thanks. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Hall pass on the tour checklist. Did say I was looking for love. Didn't classify what kind of love. Your sunburn is showing. I am blushing. Wow. Daisy. And she's such a sweetheart, you know? I'm just Daisy. Yeah, you know what that sign will say? Okay. I think we're going to take one more call. Because this has been good. We have a good chunk of time here. I think if we definitely have a full episode for the pod. It's giving Dr. Phil. Not a doctor. All right, call in and express what you're working on here. 661-491-4363. Opening the phone lines now. Answering.
Hello?
Hi, you're on Working On It Live.
Oh, shut up. I've been trying to call for like 50 times.
Hi. What? You made it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, there you go. Sound great.
Okay, sorry. I'm in a hotel at the moment. I was trying to do a day trip today in DC, and I already embarrassed myself in real life. So I was like, why not do it on the internet too?
There you go. Oh, do you want to say your name or you want to be anonymous?
Oh, yeah. No. Sabrina. I can do social, whatever. Sabrina at the Princess Fusion. I live in LA, typically. But just traveling right now.
All right, I've been seeing you in the chat. Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Minnesota originally.
Yeah.
That's why I have that thick accent. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that accent. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the other Minnesota girl. She was really funny.
Yeah, there you go. I think that was Joselyn, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota. I'm telling you, great people, great accents. So what's?
Oh my gosh, you're the nicest people.
Yeah, you really are. What's what are you working on? What's happening?
Today, for example, so I'm doing a little solo day trip. I was like, let me start off by listening to the podcast. Going to DC because I love to see like dead animals, like at the like the Smithsonian and stuff like that. So it's like I'm gonna do a little day trip because they have a surgery coming up, and I was like, I want to treat myself. And it's also actually like my 1 year being sober as well. I used to watch your TikToks and be like puking halfway, like they're like just going out to the bar, and then I was like, I have to go home. I'm so fucking sick. Sorry if I'm not allowed to cuss.
No, you can cuss. It's okay.
Okay, sorry people. But yeah, I just remember being so sick and watching your TikToks, and I was like, this man looks so happy, not being sick and sober. And so I did this little like 1 year anniversary trip, and then I fell and ate ass in front of everybody in front of the National Smithsonian today. So, yeah. And I was like, what better way to end a crappy day than by calling?
I mean, at least you're just like, this is what happened. Here it is, and you're able to take that in stride. And just keep your chin up. That's an iconic move.
No.
Chat loves it.
Thank you. And I think too, like I know there's been a lot of sober people talking today, but it's like asking for help, even if it's in a small way, and that's something that I never did before. And then that now I'm like, okay, like there's people that are watching you on the ground. Like, what are you gonna do? And so just accepting help, even if it's like something small like this.
Yeah, I mean, that was my biggest thing is I didn't ask for help for so long, and I needed a lot of help, and I don't know, suffered in silence alone. Yeah. And kind of destroyed myself.
That's retweet.
Yeah. So I'm really happy that you've turned it around. You almost have a year, you said, or you have a year?
Yeah, about a year. Like I'm not one of those people that like counts as much because I feel like I would like I'm in that like I'm past the grieving stage of like who she was and everything. And now I'm like trying all these NA bars and everything, having fun with that. Nice. I would love your opinion though, because so I went to Zero Proof in LA the other day.
Okay.
And I would love your opinion on like Zero Proof drinks, because a part of me feels like I'm getting, I wouldn't say totally triggered by the drinks all the way, but at the same time they taste so real.
Really?
And I just, yeah.
Okay, because I was never a big like mixology guy. Like I didn't really do cocktails.
Yeah,
I just did tequila on the rocks. That's what I was doing, or beer, wine. But never like mixed drinks. So I've never been kind of intrigued or interested in the whole mocktail scene.
Yeah.
I always just get a club soda, or sometimes like there was a nice non-alcoholic beer I found in Australia. And not so much triggering, but you're kind of like, whoa, this kind of feels real. Like when I first sobered up, I went to my buddy's place to watch UFC, and he got me like a 6-pack of Heineken Zeros, and we all laughed. We all laughed, and I was drinking them. And I was like, all right, I feel like one of the boys having a beer. It was like a really good substitute. It wasn't like, oh, I wish this was the real thing. It was kind of like, cool, I could hold some. All you want to do is hold something when you're out and about.
Oh, 100%. It's all about the social aspect.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I'm like, okay, I like this, but I just have to remember, like, don't go back into it. I think that's my thing, because it just tastes so similar that it's like that, like the mind fuck.
Yeah. I could definitely see it being a mind fuck. And yeah, don't go back to the real thing, because
for sure, no.
Yeah, you'd be getting sick, all that bad stuff. It's not. It's no good. But I like what you're doing. Yeah, I wouldn't overthink it. Just keep doing you. I'm impressed you're trying out these. I haven't been to one of these bars yet where it's no alcohol in the whole bar, huh?
There's one in Chinatown that just opened up, and it's fun. I was trying to find a guy in there, but it's all girls. Which, I mean, for you'll thrive. But
okay,
literally, I would say like all girls. It is dead in there right now because it's not that popping. Like if you did an event or something like that, maybe, or like there needs to be more events, because I think the issue is like you don't want to just drink to drink. It's the same thing. You want to be doing an activity on top of it.
Yep, I got you.
So, but I just want to say you're doing a phenomenal job. I love it that you're like less self-deprecating now and everything.
Yeah. You have to turn it around.
Your advice is so good.
Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
I'm very happy you called in.
Oh yeah.
And
oh yeah, you betcha, Ryan. Oh yeah.
I love it. All right. Much love. Bye. Thanks again. I'll see you in the chat.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bye.
Oh yeah. Bye. Wow, awesome. Okay, great. Loved it. So good. She needs to be a regular caller. I could talk to her every day. That is so good. That call was an adventure. What a delight. Princess Fusion in the chat, if you guys don't know. TikTok. Okay, gonna end the TikTok live. This has been phenomenal. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to catch you next time. If you guys wanted to call in tonight, we're gonna have to do it next time. I'm so sorry. But this will live on Twitch. If you want to watch the VOD back, it'll be on Twitch, Trainor TV.